Yo, what's going on, y'all? We're gonna do something different right here. We're gonna do something different. Sit back and enjoy the truth from from the late great Paul Mooney.
I'm Paul Mooney. Welcome to Analyzing White America. It's a very difficult job, and I'm just the man for it. Let's welcome our first guest, Congressman Phillips.
I tell you what's been bothering me most recently is, I guess it's guilt. I don't know. It's like blacks make me feel guilty. Sorry. Arabs make me feel guilty. Jews make me feel guilty. I don't know. I just feel like everything by being a white man, I'm the guilty party. This 911 thing. I mean, it sort of puts us all in the same pot, right? Blacks, whites, it doesn't matter. But well, it's fear too. I got to tell you that my fear. I'm scared to get on an airplane. I'm scared to fly anymore. We're supposed to have a conference in Las Vegas next week. I'm scared to death to go there.
9/11 is a different world, ain't it? And shocked, just stunned. And it took that to make white folks realize that we're human beings. Yeah, you understand? Because they were so worried about us. America's so worried about black folks. They were so worried about the land niggas, they forgot about the sand niggas. Now, a lot of you are clapping, a lot of you house niggas are scared. Just, you gonna get us in trouble. No emotion, no reaction. You black, you live in America, you in trouble. I can't get you in no trouble. You black, you live in America, you in trouble. I can't get you in no trouble.
One more time.
You black, you live in America, you in trouble. I can't get you in no trouble. So worried about us, huh? And then the rumors started. They said it was black folks. It was black folks. Black folks did that. I knew there wasn't no black people. Ain't no niggas did that. We don't commit suicide. No. If that had been black people flying that plane, you'd have saw a whole bunch of parachutes. And do-rags. Nine 11. And I want to thank, on behalf of black America, because I'm a black person, I want to thank white America. Thank you. Thank you, white America, for making us tough. Because we'll get through this terrorist stuff. White folks made us tough. Because they've been terrorizing us for 500 years. Sicking dogs, putting water holes, lynching us. We used to terrorists. This ain't no big deal to us. I'm worried about white folks. I'm worried about my white friends. They ain't gonna make it through this. They're not used to this. I've lost 2 or 3 white friends. They've cracked up. They took them to the crazy house. They can't handle this. They asked me for my ID at least 5 times, dude. What the hell are they? What the hell? They can't handle this profiling. I'm opening up the school. How to be a nigga in America and survive. They're not gonna make it. Thank you, white folks, for making us tough. Because black folks will get through this. Just like we did slavery. You real niggas know what I'm talking about, just like we got. You house niggas don't have a clue. But you real niggas know what I'm talking about. We will get through this. Just like we got through slavery. We will hum our way through this. You real niggas know what I'm talking about. You know what? You feel me? White folks, don't try this at home by yourself. You might hurt yourself.
And you know it's funny too, even with the humming aspect. You know when you say I was just watching the video. You know how when you watch these videos and they talk about how to meditate, and they had these frequencies that you just and that raises your frequency, it raises your vibration when you meditate and all that stuff. So I mean, it all makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Even our ancestors was doing it. Like he just said, I'm gonna hum my way through this storm, through this slavery. So it's like I don't know. We just like subconsciously already be knowing. You know what I'm saying? Just like for the you know, growing up in the hood, you know, when somebody, you know, back in the 90s pouring out a little liquor was like a regular thing. When your homie died, you would just pour out, you would have a 40, you pour out a little liquor, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, gin, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You pour out for the ancestors. So it's like, you know, it's the same thing with libations, you know what I'm saying? Those that know Bobby Hemmett, he always, you know, either he would spit out some rum or he would pour the water, you know what I'm saying, for libations for your ancestors, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, even street cats, you know what I'm saying, we might not have the knowledge upstairs, you know, but it's like somewhere in the spirit still knows. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the cats. I don't know if the cats today even pouring out liquor today, but I know that was a thing back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing that we did, you know, back in that era. I don't know if they still doing it today, but, you know, like I said, it's all libations. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit be knowing shit. You know what I mean? And that's why do you think they call it wine and spirits? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These stores, because they know, you know, your master, you know what I'm saying, your overseer, he knows your history. He just don't want you to know it. He don't want you to remember it. He don't want your Akashi records to you know, wake up to it. But then again, maybe he do want you to know, because I was just watching this other joint and it was saying that the demiurge and Saturn and Satan encourages people to wake up, because when you wake up, they just use you as loosh for the machine. Because, you know, and I spoke about this on another video that I ain't even dropped yet, you know what I'm saying? But they were saying that they use the woke beings as loosh for the machine. It makes sense. Because why is it that the woke folk be the ones be getting, you know, persecuted and everything? Not saying that bots don't get persecuted, because, you know, things do happen through bots too, you know what I'm saying, the bots. But it was saying that the woke folk, we got more juice. You know what I'm saying? We got more juice in the bots, you know what I'm saying? But bots come up missing too. You know, bots is a part of the human trafficking as well. You know, they getting, you know, have you seen me on the milk carton? You know, Becky got snatched up. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. So, you know, crazy things is happening to everybody on the damn planet, whether you're a bot or a star seed or an empath or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But just know one thing for a fact, that as far as the star seeds and the empath people, is a reason why, if you're like, you being gangsta or whatever, is a reason why they still keep me here, because they using you as a battery in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? You keeping the lights on in this bitch. It's a dark world. It's a dark world, and they need you to keep the lights on, like Motel 6. We keep the lights on for you. You know what I mean? You are the light. You are the light of the world. You are the salt of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Jesus told your punk ass that. Well, you still not paying attention. You too busy worshiping Jesus instead of actually reading what Jesus told your punk ass, you know what I'm saying? And listening to what he said. Stop worshiping the man and listen to the man. That's what's wrong with y'all, folk. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to Paul Mooney.
You know we gonna get through this.
That's how you gotta
And
feel.
them white people who taught them Middle
That's how you gotta feel, even with the gang stalking. You gotta tell yourself, I know we're gonna get through this.
Eastern folks to fly in Miami ought to be put under the jail. Lock them all up. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what was going on. Them 12 Middle Eastern people went down there in Miami and learned to fly. I bet 12 niggas couldn't have did that. 12 niggas would have went there to a flight school. The FBI would have been there the next hour. What are you niggas up to? Since when was there an airport in Harlem? World War II, we was fighting on the white folks' side, and they didn't want to teach us to fly. But they stood up there teaching the Middle Eastern folks, who was up in class talking about, how you make U-turn. Sir, this is the part where we land. No land, no land. How you make U-turn. You teach me karate? 9/11, baby, baby, baby. And the building fell, the walls came tumbling down. Didn't it?
But I want to say too, I'm gonna stop this video after this. I'm probably make another part. You know what I'm saying? But also, too, in this day of time, now this video right here, this is Paul Mooney. It's called Analyzing White America, and then this was dropped in 2001. You know what I'm saying? That's when 9/11 happened, right? So this was a long time ago. But in this day and time now, videos that already exposed 9/11 being a psyop. As far as those planes hitting the building, there were no planes. They got original footages that people had took when the explosion had occurred. So if you go back and watch those videos, you even got witnesses too. Every time when the news reporters was asking people that was on the streets what happened, they were saying that they heard a loud explosion. I'm not gonna put no clips up. You would just go back if you want to know this. You go back and watch it yourself. It's all on YouTube, or maybe even Rumble or whatever platform you can find it on. You know what I'm saying? But everybody was saying that. And in fact, I even got an old video that I did this. You know what I'm saying? People saying that we heard nothing but loud explosions. So there were no planes. The planes that you saw were all computer. You know what I'm saying? It's all, they been had the deep fake. You know what I'm saying? The deep fake, this technology been out. And this is 2001. So this right here lets you know that you don't know what the beast is capable of doing. You don't know what the beast got in stored. You don't know. But they tell you every day with these movies, but hey, you don't watch sci-fi. You still watch Menace to Society. You know what I'm saying? You think you're going to get truth in that. You know what I'm saying? No, you need to be watching some sci-fi movies, because that's when they tell you what the truth is. They tell you the truth. They tell you the high technology that they got. So in 2001, ain't no telling what they had back then. And ain't no telling what the hell they got now. But I tell you one thing, they got shit that'll blow your damn mind. I tell you that. No, they don't, D. No, they don't. I got Jesus. I don't need nothing. Jesus on the main line. That's all I need. Long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. That's where your mind is at. You're not even paying me no mind. You're not even listening. You're not even researching. You don't even know about DARPA. You haven't done your homework. But anyway, I'm going to make a part 2. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We out this joint.
You're not thinking of going back to your old ways, are you?
Is that such a bad idea?
Let the cops take these guys down. Sometimes the law works.
And sometimes it doesn't. These people, they steal, they murder, destroy people's lives and get away with it. They have alibis, money, lawyers, power. They have everything.
You don't understand. Your world's gonna end.
What the hell are you?